Hi. Okay, so first thing is first. You want to prime your eyelids because if your eyelids are anything like mine, I have these like dark shading on them. And just so you have like a smooth blank canvas to work on, I just get a little bit of concealer and literally just put some on there. And then I get my blender, my beauty blender, and just smooth it all out. Also, don't judge my brows, they are disgusting. Same thing for the other side. Just like put a little bit on there. You can even use your finger or whatever. Same thing. Just blend it all, smooth it all. The biggest thing to like getting this whole look to look natural and to look like a pro is literally blending. Everything has to be blended. Okay, so now you got your blank canvases. And I always do this before my face makeup, just because like this part right here, you can blend it in with your foundation. And also the fallout will fall into your makeup too. Okay. Your fluffy brush, the blending brush. Okay, I start with the big one. And here's where you want to get your transition shade. I don't have the same palette as you, so it's not going to be exactly the same, but it's that light brown. I'm going to like color code everything so you know which color to use, but your transition shade is going to be like a lighter brown, and that one's just going to not your crease, but like right above it where your bone is, like right where your bone starts is where you want to start with the light brown. Kind of just like blow off the excess, and yeah, right here is where you want to start. Kind of just like putting the color on there. It's better to just start off with a light amount because you can always add more, but you can't take it off. Okay, so with your wrist, this in like a circular motion is how you want to blend it. So just do it all the way through, all the way through, all the way through, all the way through. Make sure not to go too far up because you don't want to look like a clown. It doesn't have to be perfect either. Then you can just bring it down a little bit. Just blend. I want to say like at least 2 minutes for this. Blend, 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 blend. This is going to be the key for everything to come together. I miss you, by the way. So you can kind of see how it's just like starting to look like skin now. And it doesn't look so much like one color was just swiped on there. Okay. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, especially right here, because you can just get a wipe and clean it at the end. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye real quick. don't skimp on this step. I know it seems like it takes a long time, but trust me. Just trust me. My eyebrows need Jesus. I should probably do them after I take this makeup off. Okay. So now you got your blended transition shades. Then with your it's called the smudge brush. Should look like this. It's like a little flat boy. Okay, this is when you're gonna get your like shimmery shade. I'm just gonna use this like random goldish one right here. So depending on how like vibrant you want it, I'm gonna just like, you know, dip it into the powder, and then you're just gonna tap, 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 tap. If you want it more vibrant than it's looking when you first apply it, you can wet the brush and it'll come out like way more vibrant. I'll show you on the other eye. Okay, but you don't want to go too high with this either. So kind of just like right here, just like tap it. Don't smudge it on there. Like don't like rub it, just like tap it on there. Tap, tap, tap. And that's your lid color. Okay. And just keep going until you get your like wanted, you know, I think honestly that looks kind of good. So now I'm gonna wet my brush and show you how, like, if you want it more vibrant, which whenever I do my makeup, I always wet my brush before I put on the lid color, because I like my shit to pop. But this is like really subtle, which is like kind of what you're going for. Okay, wetting my brush. Same thing. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, so see how it's kind of coming out like way more gold, or like way more sparkly. It kind of looks like diamonds. See, you can tell the difference. And then you're just gonna go to like right here, like right where your eye ends, where your eye line ends. Okay. I did this one kind of messy. This is my first time using a phone as a mirror too. Okay. So, a little more vibrant. And then like if you mess up, kind of like I did right here, just get your brush. Don't add any color to it, but you can kind of just like go over it to kind of like diminish the mess up. See? Okay, next step, your outer V. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. brush I told you to buy. The medium-sized blending brush, the eye crease brush. Now you're gonna get your darker brown color, and then just, I'm using this one right here, which it kind of looks like the brown that's in your palette. Same thing, wipe off the excess, because you can always add more, but you can't take it away. What I do is kind of just make like a marker of like, I'm gonna do right here, and it's supposed to go in a V. So like right here. And you're gonna wanna go in your same circular motions. into your outer V. Yep. Blend it in. Circleize that shit. And then, if you wanted to, totally up to you, you can bring it in a little bit more. I'm gonna just add a little bit more. Back over a little bit if you accidentally put too much. Okay, I'm gonna go to this side now. Same thing, kind of like make a marker. And then you can start blending. Make sure that you don't go too far up. You're not going as far as you did with the transition shade. You're just doing your V right here. Blending it, blending it, blending it, blending it. See how this is blended to the dark, like it goes from your glitter to kind of like a lighter brown, and then it's dark at the end because that's where you started when you marked it. And then what I like to do after that's done is get your big brush that you used the first time for the transition and kind of just like blend in the harsh like outer edges. Then I just get like a wipe. It can be a makeup wipe or like a fucking even piece of tissue, and I just like kind of fix the harsh edges or any like thing I messed up at the end. See how it's kind of like cleaning it up. Kind of looks like not blended enough for right now though. I'm just gonna go in one more time and give it a little more blending. Okay. First of all, bitch, this is gonna look so beautiful on you. And if you wanted to go darker and smokier, which I don't know, I kind of feel like the soft glam would look best, but that's just me. You can do like two things. You can either go back with your thing and you can get that dark brown that you have, which is actually this same brown I was telling you that I use a lot, that Cypress Umber, because this is Anastasia. I don't know what just spilled all over me. And just like tap a little bit in. And then just blend it out with your big fluffy blending brush. So it makes it a little bit more darker at the ends. This dark, dark, dark brown though is not as easy to blend. Okay, or you can get your little angled brush, this one, and you can still use that little Cypress Umber, and you can kind of just like make like an eyeliner with it. I need my mirror, I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, so kind of how I'm making like a wing. A wing with it. And then you can kind of just like smoke that out. This is so hard to do on your phone. Kind of just like, and then get your small brush and just like clean it off as best as you can on just like a towel or whatever, and then you can go and start like blending that. This is a little bit more harder, so like you don't, I would honestly, I liked how it was before adding like the extra dark browns. I think you should just stick to that, because I feel like this is just like too dark for the dress. You know what I mean? Like it looked good when I had first finished it. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. If you wanted to, also, you could get that little angled brush that we used to make the eyeliner. Wipe it, of course. And you can get like any of the nude shades and then like kind of just like bring it up over the color. And my eyebrows are so disgusting. And then you can just like wet it a little bit and get your same sparkle shade, and then just like right here, just add some right here. You don't have to, but just to give it kind of like a more like sparkly pop, you know? But yeah, totally fucking easy. I totally believe in you. I think you got this. You could do it. If you have any questions, when you're practicing tomorrow, I'm off at night, so okay. Or if you have any questions, don't just text me. But it's super fucking easy.